All right, I think we're ready. All right, guys, it is just about pool season. I actually had guys out yesterday opening up the pool. It looks awesome. I can't wait to get in there. It's still kind of cold outside, but I'm going to get in there for you guys. And today we are bringing another tabletop unboxing to check out this brand new pool cleaner. And we've seen this in action before at CES back in January. And this is the new V3. I think I saw a tease of it, maybe a little information about it at IFA, but I don't think they had any working units. But at CES, they had it in the pool, and they threw leaves in, and they had it in their AI, forget what it's called, some AI tracking mode, AI protect or precision mode, and it actually found those leaves pretty fast. So as one new feature with the V3, that's pretty much all I know about it from what I remember. Well, I'm super excited to check this out. I might go get the X series downstairs, but without further ado, let's open this up, see what this is all about, see what it looks like. I do remember it being lighter than the X1 when I held both of them at CES, so I like that. I'm not quite sure how long the battery lasts and how the performance is. You'll have to stay tuned and subscribe to this channel for the full review for that. So without further ado, let's jump in this box. This is a little unusual unboxing here because they actually have a pull tab here. Hopefully this thing doesn't rip. Usually when you do these pull tabs, you only get like a piece or two before it starts ripping. Oh, come on. There's some tape over here. Just so I don't rip it, I'm going to cut the tape. See if I can make it all the way around. All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. And it's a box within a box. And this one we got open. So, I don't know why they did that for, but that was fun. All right, let's cut this one open and get into the good stuff. Okay. Go ahead and stand up for this. This is pretty standard. There's some instructions right there. We'll definitely check those out in a bit. There's a bunch of paperwork. I don't know. Instruction guide or some sort, or some warranty card. And then the first box, we have the standard hook. And let's see what that charger looks like. Interesting. So I do like this, the charger size. It's pretty good. It's not that big and bulky. And the actual charger port is different. So I can tell that right away. That is different than what the X1 is. I don't know if this has a dock. I think it does, but I'm not quite sure. I don't remember from CES. I hope it does. This price range, you would hope it has a dock. And I'm not quite sure if it does have a dock, if that works with the caddy. All right, this, not quite sure what this is. This is just some foam. And it has an L and an R on it. This is like packing foam. All right. I'm gonna put this in the box just so I don't accidentally throw it away. Because this is, looks like packing material, to be honest. All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. Wow, I can't believe how light this is. All right, let's get the, this has gotta be the docking station right here. So we're gonna put that on the side and get the rest of this out of the way. There it is. Let's check out this docking station. So happy to see that it has a docking station. Really, really happy. Now, don't see anything that holds this up. Maybe these little foam things hold it up? I don't know. I can't believe there's no like black legs like they had last year that holds this up. And it just has foam to hold it up? That is weird. Oh, wait. Huge mistake. It's built in. Yes, I figured it out. There is the dock. There's the legs. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. And I'm gonna peel off this plastic. Get some ASMR. This thing's pretty beautiful. Now, I feel like this is like smaller than the X1, which is definitely lighter. I'm gonna have to go get the X1 because I'm really curious how much smaller it really is. It's not that much smaller. But let's take a look. Ooh, there's a little bit of water. That's normal because they do put it through testing before they ship it out. So there's a little water that could show up. Don't worry about if your water is wet a little bit. Let's start on the top. So you have the single button and you have the 4 modes. And the modes look like waterline, floor, all, and then the walls. So there's no surface, there's a waterline. Remember, the ultimate is the one that has the surface. I think they're going to be doing a V3 ultimate, or I'm not quite sure on the naming, but this is just a normal V3. So it's going to be able to do the floor, walls, waterline, and then all in one, or everything. And then on top, you have your jet that comes out, helps it stay on the wall. And then right here on top is your debris bin. Very cool. And as you can see right away, is that there is a ultrafine filter built into this. So there's your ultrafine filter. That's really nice to see that they include a ultrafine filter. You don't have to use this, but if you have some algae or smaller particles that you need to pick up, this is great to have. And here's your normal filter basket. And it does not look like you can really get a hose through. You can squirt a little bit from the bottom, like most of them, but the bottom doesn't fully open up, unfortunately. Really like where you can blow a hose, and the water through the basket, so nothing gets caught. It's not the end of the world, it just takes a little extra time to get every little nook and cranny and all the little dirt out of the corners. So what I really like about this is the basket itself is its cover. There's no additional cover that you have to lift up and get the basket out. You just lift up from the machine and the cover itself is the basket. I like that a lot. And then on the side you have your treads, pretty standard. I really don't see any sensors on either side. There might be behind this logo. It's really hard to tell. On the front, right here, I'll get closer shots of this in just a second. You have all these sensors and a camera. Now this has some type of AI where it can detect debris, and if you have it in the right mode, it will actually, once it sees that debris, it will actually go to that debris and clean it up. So if you're looking for a fast clean because you can see stuff instead of like a full clean, then this is a great model to look into. Obviously, I'll have to see how it performs in real testing, which make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be getting this in the pool hopefully within the next week. And we're going to do a full review on it over the next month or so. But you can see all these other sensors on the front. So this thing is fully loaded and ready for AI detection and ready for all that Aiper vision technology that they talked about at CES. Can't wait to test that out. And then on the bottom, you do have the front brush and the rear brush. Now these brushes look smaller than what's on the X1. Not sure how that's going to do in the real world. I don't think it has a real big performance on the size of the brushes, as long as they're spinning at the right speed and they're not too soft or too hard. So we'll see how that performs in the real world. You do have the intake, and then you have your 2 charging pads for the wireless dock. So this is different location than the X1. So unfortunately, this will not work with a dock from the X1. These are totally different. If that matters to you at all, I don't think it does, because when you buy this, it comes with the correct dock. And looking further at the bottom, I don't see any other types of sensors like you have in the X1 Pro. So if you have a ledge or some type of like Baja shelf, this one is probably not for you, because it's just going to fall right off of that shelf or that ledge. You might want to look into what I reviewed last year, the X1 Pro, that had those sensors and the ability to go in the app and select that you wanted to clean that shelf, and it had 2 sensors right here. So when it got to the edge of that shelf, it actually knew to back up and stay on that ledge until that full ledge was clean. This does not have those sensors. However, they do have the sensors on the front and the camera, so it is possible they might have some type of similar technology. So until we put this to a test with a ledge or a Baja shelf, I'm not quite sure if this is designed for that type of pool. I actually don't have that in my pool. I'll have to go to my neighbors and test it on their little seat, or maybe go to a friend's house that they have a bigger tanning ledge, if this does have that feature at all. So we'll have to look more into that for the full review. And then on the back, it doesn't look like you have a charging port at all. And I'm not disappointed in that at all. I never liked charging this with a plug. I thought that was just a terrible idea, and I always hated that. I always wanted a dock, and once you go to a dock, you never want to go back. So love, love, love that the only way to charge this up is with the dock. And now, should I go get the X1? Yeah, let me go get the X1. I'll be back in a few minutes. This video is probably too long as it is. I might cut it out. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I got the X1. Boom, bada boom. Oh, before we look at the differences side by side, let's just show you what I did at CES. I can't tell exactly, but I would say the X1 is probably about 5 pounds heavier. So, and as you can see, I'm going to put these, I'll get closer shots in just a bit, but you can see the X1 is definitely probably about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch higher. And let's take a look about the width. And you can see almost a track width wider. So it's definitely a much bigger machine. And then on top, you have 1 exhaust jet on the V2 or V3 and 2 exhaust jets on the X1. And then also the debris bin, I really, really like the design of the V3, where the cover of the dustbin is the cover of the robot. Unlike the X1, where you have to kind of open this hood and then take out the debris basket. So it's just one extra step, one other thing that could break. So really, really like that design in the V3. Taking a look at the front of them, they both have a little sensor or a camera. I think on the V3, that's definitely a camera and a couple sensors, maybe even a couple of lights. These look like lights to me. And I have a feeling on the X1, that is just a sensor, a ultrasonic sensor, not a camera. And then on the sides, on the left-hand side of the X1, you have 2 sensors and 1 sensor on the right-hand side. And then on the V3, I don't think there's any sensors on either side of the V3. And then looking at the brushes, you can see how much bigger the brushes are. It is a good inch, maybe inch and a half width-wise wider. And overall, just a bigger brush. Doesn't mean that it's going to be a better clean because of the bigger brushes, but they are definitely different in size. And the same thing with the rear. And then you can see the contact points for the charging are totally different. And this is not the Pro, and this is not the X1 Pro, so there's no sensors down here. On the X1 Pro, that was the difference between the X1 and the X1 Pro, because their Pro Edition had the 2 sensors down here. These don't have them at all. And then on back, on the X1, you still have the charging port, even though you can if you want to, and I suggest that you use the docking station, where you don't have the option of that with the V3. So those are the physical differences. I think the biggest thing is the weight difference. I think the V3 is about 5 pounds lighter. It's hard to tell. I'll look up the spec and put it on the screen right there. And if this can do what it says it can do with the AI and detect your debris and get your debris cleaned up faster, you should be able to get a faster clean when you need it. Instead of cleaning the whole pool, you can just clean up the debris that's there and get the pool cleaner out and get into the water. Where this one has to run the entire floor, unless you get lucky and it gets the debris and then you can grab it out of there with the pole. But this one should look for the debris and dirt and find it and be able to get it out much faster than the X1. Even though there's benefits of the X1, which I'll talk more about in the full review. I'm going to be doing a full comparison of the two once I'm able to fully test the V3 and have a good understanding of how this works. I've already used this for an entire season, so I'm confident of how good this is of a pool cleaner. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to do a review of this one first, and then I'll be doing the comparison. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the description. Is there anything you guys would like me to answer in the full review? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video.